Here we go. All right.
Okay, chill.
This is called Backstage podcast.
This is the
Do
Backstage
you want to?
podcast.
You want me to start, or you want you?
Yeah, I mean, you can start. I believe in you.
Okay. Welcome to the Backstage podcast, episode 1. We're here. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
It's always like this.
I don't think it
Oh,
matters. I think I'm looking at the camera. Let's hope I'm looking at the camera.
Yeah.
I am excited for this because in the last when this podcast comes out, it would be a month since we started doing shorts, but obviously we're recording this currently on July 16th.
Yeah,
Because
so
I'm leaving soon.
recording a
So
bit
we're-
soon, but
yeah.
we've already recorded all the shorts till the end of the month.
Yeah, exactly. And all I gotta say is, holy shit, what a change! What a change in our lives. To be honest, like I'm not gonna say specific numbers. I don't want people to know.
Yeah, I mean,
Statistics too much,
honestly,
but
this has been this has affected me so much. I've been able to buy a house from my family. I got myself
we
a
haven't-
Tesla.
We haven't made any money, guys. We haven't made shit.
My family's so happy.
I'll just say it. But in the last month, we've I think combined so far without the new shorts coming out soon. I think we've made like 900,000 views, nearing 1 million.
Yeah.
In the last 28 days or last month at this point, and then it would probably be over 1 million by the time
I think it's
this podcast
already
comes out.
I think it's already over.
It
Like
might-
combining
it
both of
might
us,
be 1
it's already
million.
over 1 million.
I don't know though. I don't know
Because
I, mean, how many-
I was getting close to 300, and you're already like at 700, if not more.
yeah, I'm at like 750.
And
Yeah, okay,
especially
fair
by the
enough,
end
yeah.
of this month when this is coming out.
So
I mean,
yeah, when this comes out, we're definitely clear of 1 million views combined over the last month, and that's compared to my entire YouTube career from before this, which was like 4 years long. I only had 13,000 views, and then for you had like 5,800. I'm pretty sure I memorized them because just the track. So you had 5,800 views. I had 13,000 before this, and now in the last month we've had 1 million. So
wild
very
numbers.
change in pace. Very change in pace. Obviously, YouTube Shorts is easier to gain views and subscribers from, but I don't know. I'm proud of us. I think we had a really successful month and a good future ahead of us.
I mean, yeah, I mean, besides the fact that like when we first started posting, we got like how much? 10,000 views like straight away. Like we were getting good fucking
Yeah.
views straight away.
Yeah, I remember I remember editing my first short, and then I scheduled it. Or actually, so what I did was is I God, I'm gonna stutter a lot. I'm kind of tired, but I posted my first short on June 22nd, I'm pretty sure, and I posted at nighttime just to test the waters, like see if we can even get views from them.
Yeah.
And it was like 9 p.m. when I posted it, and it got like 5,000 views overnight, and I woke up to that, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh
like,
my, I forgot. I
that's
was
crazy.
not gonna do telepathy.
You were not, yeah. You
I
weren't gonna
wasn't
do
planning
telepathy
to
at
do
all.
telepathy. I was gonna just do Connect 4, which, now I'm just doing everything, but
Yeah, and then I showed it to Aura, and he's like, well, I don't think I showed you the first short. I think then I posted 3 the next day, and all 3 of those got 10K. And then you were like, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing telepathy. I've never seen Aura like spark so much like after I told him about it or showed him the views. He's like, originally he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do telepathy. I'm probably gonna post a little bit of Connect 4. Like you didn't seem like you were not motivated, but like you were more like open to it in a way. After I told you about the views, you were like, holy shit, yeah, I'm doing all this. I'm doing telepathy. I'm doing all of it. You just got really excited. It was kind of funny.
yeah.
Obviously I did too. I was like, like it's working. Something finally worked after all these years.
I
But
mean,
yeah.
fucking again, by the time this is out, we've definitely already hit 1 million combined.
I think we already did. I think we might have already.
We have.
I mean, they're delayed stats. I mean, there's like
Yeah, no, that's
yesterday's
true.
views
That's
hasn't-
fucking true. Yeah.
like so we don't know if we had. We probably did by now. But they're
Damn.
very delayed in stats. What it shows us is days prior. So where we're
Yeah.
at, it says like as of this date, you have this many views, and I think it was 3 days ago. So it's gonna update soon. We're probably over 1 million at this point.
Yeah, like for the first week, I'd say start of the week was good. Then by the like second half, I mean, I forgot your numbers, but I remember mine went a little bit down. Second week went a little bit back up. A little later into the second week, it went down. Third week down.
Yeah.
um, and then it started picking back up by fourth week, if not like a little bit later into the third week, back up
Yeah,
again.
it's a very rocky
Inconsistent.
process. I mean, like for me, I definitely had some inconsistency, but not near as much as you did. I don't know if that had to do with me just having more subs in the first place, or uh, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's so weird how the algorithm works. If anyone watching this, or I might clip this part, if you ever want to do YouTube Shorts, what I recommend is, I mean, I did a lot of research on this prior to doing it, and then a lot of research while doing it, and I found out like really views on shorts are like impressions on videos, if that's a good way of putting it, because impressions is like for long form videos is it like being people's recommended. Shorts, it's like when you're scrolling, you automatically view the video. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So views are basically like they're testing you with views. The views are impressions. So like, you know, if let's say you're short someone, I think it's a timer of like 3 seconds, right? I'm pretty sure it's around 3 seconds
Yeah.
where someone swipes away or keeps watching. That counts as viewed or swiped away, and it tells you those stats. And like you really need a hook in the first 3 seconds because you want to get the person to be considered viewed, because the more people viewed, the higher percentage of people viewed instead of swiped away, the more it recommends in people's feeds. So I like, it's kind of like impressions. It's like the first 3 seconds is the most like important part of the entire short. It's like a thumbnail. Like you basically like make your thumbnail animated for the first 3 seconds. That's
Yeah.
it's a good way of thinking about it.
And
So
you
yeah,
noticed this from my channel where during my little bit of a low point where I was getting less views, I did some of my intros were like less enthusiastic, which good catch because as soon as I made them more enthusiastic, it did get more consistently higher.
yeah, and I think I yeah, because I noticed that, and it wasn't like that much lower, but it was enough where
Yeah,
people would swipe away, and it would just totally kill your short. It sucks, but that's just how the algorithm works. It's, you know what? Anyone doing shorts, never get demotivated from like a week period maximum of shorts not doing good, because really it's like it is just a process, and you really need patience. Especially, yeah, you need patience. Like you need to wait for your shorts
crazy.
to start doing good. There's so many times where it's like I posted 3 shorts in a day, and none of them did good until like 3 or 4 days after I posted them. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes they blow up immediately, sometimes they take days to blow up. And if it never blows up, then you did something wrong. You had to have, even if you were less enthusiastic or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's really, there's no like for sure answer in how to do YouTube Shorts. It's really just, you know, patience and just test the waters on different ideas. Like me and Aura experimented with a lot of different, you know, ways of editing it, and a lot of different ways of just playing the game to see like which one does better. Like for example,
Yeah.
I think, or you're the one that did subtitles. You just tested it with one short to see like, oh, is this gonna make a big difference? It didn't. So,
I mean, it definitely like the thing is, I tested two things with that one short at the same time, which not best idea. One was I completely muted me saying this is blank game. I forgot which it was, colored Wordle or whatever.
yeah,
Which I know you're gonna want to talk with
I
something
know.
about that.
I'm gonna,
Um,
yeah, I'm gonna mention
but
something about that soon.
I did a gauntlet series where I took away one of my well, I don't know what it would be called. One of my slots to answer or like
Yeah,
figure it out. I did that for like five different ones, and each one of the gauntlet ones just did really well. So there's three factors to it. I don't know if it's just because it was purely one of the gauntlets, um, or if it's purely because of the me not doing the intro card, or again the subtitles. And I feel like it would be the subtitles and the gauntlet thing. I think the intro thing didn't really change much, but I mean,
yeah,
I just only did it one for
yeah.
one video.
I mean, for sure, yeah. Subtitles will make a difference. I mean, like us doing subtitles at the beginning, just introducing the game, which we both do. that's the hook. That's what get people to watch it. Like that's the animated thumbnail is us like saying this is this game or like you know what I mean? Like
This is
telepathy. This is
Minecraft
Minecraft
telepathy.
telepathy. That's enough time for someone to like it pops out in front of you and it just like immediately these people watch it. I actually looked at some of the percentages on viewed and swiped away. And it's so interesting to me, like it's so inconsistent, but the ones with like 75 to 80% are the ones where one I'm more enthusiastic,
Hmm.
or two right after the part where I stop talking, like let's say the charades one where this is Minecraft charades. It's kind of quick. It's lower than 3 seconds. If I don't start the video right after that, like if there's a space that's even 0.5 seconds long where it's just no one talking, no sound, people swipe away. Like I noticed that. So what I do is like now when I say like the 3, 2, 1 go or 3, 2, 1 your 15 seconds start now or whatever, I put it right after I say the intro and that has made a huge difference.
Yeah.
So it really is like the hook is the most important and then obviously make the video entertaining throughout the whole thing, but really it's just the hook that matters the most.
Like
Uh,
MrBeast.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he like, even the way that he does it in his shorts, and I've seen them because obviously he's the most successful YouTuber. I take notes.
Just a little bit.
He just a little bit. 300 million subs like is a lot. But like what he does for his shorts, particularly, I did not say that right, but who cares? He does like a camera movement, like. It's
Like,
him, like for example, on an island. He's there, and
and
it's
then
like
it
zoomed in on his
zooms
face, and
out.
it
Like,
zooms out
yeah,
immediately. Like
crazy. They get that
and then
drone.
there's like
Zoom.
and it zooms out and then there's subtitles. It's like that's the hook. That's what people they immediately start viewing the short. So and he does that
Yes.
with videos too. But
This
hi.
is this is the hook.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. If you ever want to do shorts, you gotta it's the hook. It's the 3 seconds. That's the most important part.
You gotta figure out how
Uh,
to capture those people's attention.
well, the thing that you mentioned earlier about what I wanted to say about colored Wordle. Here we go. I have gotten okay. Let me look at the camera for this. I have gotten a lot of not hate, but just I mean, there's some hate comments, but a lot of comments on my colored Wordle series saying this is just Mastermind or this is Mastermind, like and just like I'm not even kidding. There's so many of them. Like my entire comment feed is just Mastermind, Mastermind, Mastermind. Like the first like 5 of them I responded to and explained the difference, and then they're like, okay, that makes sense. There's too many. I can't do that every time. So I'm just gonna explain it here, and I'm gonna make this a clip. Uh, there is a decent difference between Mastermind and Colored Wordle, and I'll start with the points. I don't have these written down, so I might butcher these, but let's see.
Yeah.
One, in completely different layouts. One is on the ground, right? It's like 2D, and not really 2D, but it's on the ground, and it's like a platform. It's a
Yeah.
platform that
Well,
you stand
okay.
on and you place.
I think the bigger points is that in
I know,
Mastermind
I'm
they
about to get
don't
to that.
tell you.
I'm just that
Okay.
was my point one. That was my point one. Point one, it's on the ground. It's a different layout. Point two, what he was about to say. For the judging, like the powder, where it tells you if it's the right color in the right place, wrong color entirely, or right color, wrong place. You know what I mean? So there's right
Hmm.
color, right color, wrong place, and then just wrong color, wrong place. For colored Wordle, it tells you specifically which color is judged that way. Like it tells you, and you can watch it. So it makes it how much easier, Aura? So much easier
Way
to
too
guess
much.
the thing. And so much easier that we've actually had to like make rules. And actually you did gauntlets where you made it really hard for yourself and you blocked off some sections, but it's also just like it's so much harder that we've had to make it so you could do triple ups, double ups. You have to lock in the color as soon as you get it right, like all that, just to make it harder because it's so easy when it tells you which color is which. For
Yeah.
Mastermind, which we have like absolutely no rules that makes it harder. There's no double ups or triple
Always get
ups.
to the very
You
end.
don't have to lock in. Like it's so easy. You get to the end every time because you don't know which color is which. You don't know the judge. Like you can watch the shorts. It's different layout, and it tells you like you don't know which color is right, which color is wrong, or which color is right but in the wrong place. It doesn't tell you specifically which one is which makes it so much harder. Like there's so many sections that you have to use just to find a single color, like where it is. Like it takes so much more thinking and like
A lot
it's
more
so much
work.
easier to lose. And there's actually more sections.
There's so
That's
much
the
we
main difference. Like it makes it, yeah.
there's like so much we cut
It
out
actually
those
makes
shorts, like so much.
so
Like
yeah,
I tell you, there's probably 25% of
yeah,
that short that's actually usable because 75% of it we're just like, okay, wait, so there's this one that's already here, so it's not able to be
yeah,
placed there. Like there's so much of that, and then there's a bit of that usable space that we try and figure out with. But there's just so much thinking in Mastermind compared to Colored Wordle.
yeah.
Just way too
Which
fucking.
has made me like
It's fun.
it's made
It's
me like tempted to yeah, it's made me tempted to make it a long form video because
yeah.
it's so much thinking. Like your thought process is just so much more in depth and you have to think about it so much more. So everyone's saying that it's the same game. It is not. I promise you it is totally not. Completely different. Now, obviously same kind of style of a game,
Yeah.
same premise,
Yeah.
but different layout, totally different rules, and once again, the biggest vital difference is like you don't know specifically which colors are which. It just totally makes it completely different. And I think some people have responded to I don't want to call them the haters, but I'm just gonna use that word because it's easier to reference. Has responded to the haters and have said like exactly what we're saying now, what the actual difference is. So respect to you guys that are doing that. Thank you. But that's the difference, and I hope all the people that have actually said to me, "Get off your ass playing Minecraft." That was actually a comment because someone was getting mad that I didn't call it Mastermind. Uh, yeah. I'm not gonna just that is just a very important clarification, and I needed to say that. I really needed to say that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Moving on. You can. I talked a lot there, so you can
He's
take the next
very,
one. You can
very
take the next.
passionate about that one.
I am
Um,
very passionate because I've got like 35, 40 comments about it.
with the game, we do
Anyways.
like a lot of games, like a lot of games. Since we're the first people to do this type of content,
Yeah, for sure.
we
Yeah,
really have to
we're definitely the first people to do this. Well,
we
no, I
we
do want to interrupt you there though. Shout out Grove Man Dan and Cheap Pickle. You guys did kind of convince us to
slightly
start doing shorts.
inspire us.
Yeah, so thank you for the
Thank
inspiration.
you. Yeah, so I mean, they do a lot of consistent posting on like the same game, which I admire mainly because God, my brain gets bored of doing the same game over and over again. It's a lot harder work doing different games because we're set like it hasn't even been a month right now and we've done how many games, how many remixes? We do games, we do remixes. Like Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, we just do so much, and then we have to do a different intro for every single one of them.
yeah.
And it's
And some are
like
way harder to edit than
we've
others.
done telepathy. There's some variants of telepathy that I still have. We still haven't recorded. Like a little spoiler. We're doing double ups, so you can try
Yeah.
and guess too. I'm gonna try and do more Gauntlet series like telepathy. There's a Connect 4, there's a Connect 4 Gauntlet idea that I'm having. Still haven't recorded that one, but you know, a lot to set up the colored Wordle gauntlets, colored Wordle reversed, which some people were confused about that, but it's basically just reverse POVs where I'm the one like I mean, how do I describe it? Like I'm the one looking at you doing
For which one?
colored Wordle.
Uh, you're the one judging instead of
Yeah,
guessing.
I'm the one, yeah, giving the answer, well, telling you what's right and wrong.
Judging.
Judging, sure.
Yeah, you're the judger.
Charades. God, I love the ideas that we like came up with. That's
Yeah.
unique. Like charades, Sky Duels. Oh my,
Yeah.
Sky Duels is amazing.
And
Especially the new
I'm
ones that are coming out in a couple of days, which should be already out. I don't
yeah.
know.
For by now, yeah, they would be. You're right. Like we've definitely got inspired to do like mini games kind of things for shorts. I mean, they are the new thing right now, so I don't blame us. Um, but yeah, the ones that we came up with, or at least like we haven't seen anyone do it, would be Minecraft charades, Mastermind, which I guess people have done Mastermind, but I like
Yeah.
didn't know they did it. I kind of just thought about it on my own, and then I found out some people did it in the past, but not recently.
I
So
mean,
we're more recent.
even with the ones that we have took on a bit of inspiration from. I always take a note when I'm like mm, building it or coming up with the idea of how to do it, is not just a straight up copy, but to do it in our own way. The only one I say we didn't really fully make it unique was telepathy,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like I mean that one's hard. But Connect 4, we made it like giant redstone. Instead of placing the thing by hand, we did it with like redstone command blocks.
yeah,
Which fucking stupid to build. Too many hours of my life have gone from that. Way too many hours.
yeah,
Same thing with Battleship. I mean, it was always like telling people, oh, is it B4, C7? But now we just do use the new 1.21 bulb blocks to construct it with command blocks and observers and stuff. And I mean, another bunch of
yeah.
hours.
I
um,
I think the best one, I guess I didn't even have a part in making it. It was all you. Is the battleship? I think it's like, cause I mean, one, it's 1.21 blocks, so no one
mhm,
has ever done it before.
yeah.
Two, it's insanely like, instead of having to say it every single time like E7 or F2, like the commands or whatever, you legit press a button and it tells the other person. Like it's so like, it's just perfect. It is just perfect, and you built it really well. So good shit.
Thank
But
you. The only thing I've seen that's went wrong with that a little bit when I was editing it is that I just get like lazy when I'm doing the video, just a little bit, not lazy. I'd say I just don't pay attention to the exact ones, because there's a lot of times where you might click on a button, right? I just you say, all right, is it there? And I'm like, I don't actually look. I'm like, did he hit my ship? No. Then I'm done. I don't have to search for where you like landed anymore. It's just such a quality of life. I don't need to search where you shot. I'm like, do I see him hit my ship? No. Then we're done. No, you missed.
yeah, the only problem about the build as well is the cleanup
Well,
job.
the reset is. I mean, we got it down to
uh,
like a system
yeah,
now, but
we
God,
got it down to a science, but like prior to us knowing how to do it, I mean, it was like it was so painful because like I guess I could show this one day, but originally we went inside the machine and like cleaned up all the redstone that was spawned. But then when the person was like pressing the buttons again to deactivate the lights on their platform, it
yeah,
respawned the redstone.
respawned
So
everything.
it took so long to clean up back then. We're so much better at it now. It actually is like 1/3 the amount of time it used to take.
I mean,
So
technically,
I'm
there's a
happy
way
about
for me
that.
to do a cleanup machine, but like,
Fuck that.
I mean, at that point, like, sure, it could save my life, but I'd also have to spend a bunch of hours making it so it like spawns in redstone blocks, deletes those redstone blocks. Well,
Yeah.
spawns in, deletes, spawns in. I don't fuck. I wouldn't even. I would know
Yeah,
where to go with that, but that the thing I just was about to say wouldn't even work.
it would be painful, and I think it's quicker to just, well, not quicker, but it's like, I think it's just better to clean it up by hand.
Yeah,
Especially if the command does go wrong and you did it wrong and it like
yeah,
messes up the map or some shit. I don't
way
know.
too much time. Way too much time.
Um,
Another thing is another topic about MrBeast. Why weren't we invited?
yeah.
We've been kind of blowing
Come
up
on, Jimmy.
recently. So Jimmy, maybe next time don't try and exclude us. I take this very personally, and I would still love you on the podcast.
That video, by the way, unbelievable, unbelievable video. The
Crazy
MrBeast
video.
one. It was
50
so good.
like I forgot. It was 50
YouTubers.
content creators. Was it really YouTubers?
It
Oh yeah, I
was
guess it
yeah,
is
50
YouTubers.
50 YouTubers for $1 million that they give to their subscribers. I mean, like, it was perfect. Like, and seeing, actually, I enjoyed the like like the people's POVs more than the actual video. I can't believe I'm saying that, but like
Yeah, I watched
Gideon's,
Gideon's and I actually just watched Logan
yeah,
Paul's POV.
I thought Logan Paul's, Gideon's, Jay Schlatt, Vicstar, all of their like specific their own POVs of it, like seeing behind the scenes, for example, is just, I don't know, it was just really cool. Like seeing like when they're on the bus and they're all taking roll call, like that's not how you say it, roll call. What the fuck? What's the word?
Attendance.
Attendance, sure. And when they were taking attendance and like they're shouting out their names, like Charlie and Moist Critical or Gideon. Like it seemed like it was school or something, like going on a field trip.
Yeah.
It was really funny. I just thought that was hilarious because I mean that bus was filled with what 1 billion subscriber worth bus. I mean
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
unbelievable.
I'm just saying, if there was a slight pothole, let's just call it a pothole, during that
Yeah, I remember
ride.
the original. Yeah. Uh,
I'm just saying, if there was a pothole, we could actually blow
Something
up.
happened.
We could have blown up even bigger.
Like if that thing crashed or something, that would have been
That would
really
benefit
fun.
us a
No
lot.
competition.
No more competition. Okay, let's move on. All right. So when do you think we're gonna be doing streams or like regular size videos?
Oh, I actually had this. I had the streams thing. Um,
Well, I stole it.
I don't care. What I wrote down was our break from streaming. Just talk about it.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where let's just see how shorts go for another few months or few weeks or whatever. And I think it would be a decision we make like a game time decision. Like it would be like, all right, I'm just gonna stream tomorrow or something. I don't think we're
Mhm.
necessarily like not doing streaming for that long. I think it would pick up pretty quickly. Like obviously it's summer, so we're running out of time for me at least to, I have school coming up. It's gonna suck. Like it's gonna suck to stream during school, but I just think it's not really the move right now. Like I'm not this sounds egotistic or
Yeah.
this sounds selfish, but I'm not really benefiting from streaming and I'm just if I added streaming to this, making shorts content, it would absolutely
Well,
like
okay. I mean,
burn me out
I'd
like
say
crazy. It would kill me
I'd say the shorts thing is definitely something I don't like. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to do forever. Like,
forever.
or
Yeah, I know.
that's not
Yeah,
my main
yeah,
form.
exactly. Yeah,
Like, I enjoy doing it. That's why I do it. But I definitely at a certain point, like, I don't know, hit a milestone where maybe we get YouTube rank on Hypixel. At that point,
yeah.
shorts are gonna slow down. Probably not stop. Probably. They're gonna slow
Yeah,
down,
you're right. You're right. I
and
think
then
it's one of those things. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Keep
get
going.
into we get into streaming, making regular videos, and then we'll just have way more fun because like we can now have YouTube rank while streaming. We don't need to worry about
Yeah,
a lot of the. I don't know. They did make more restrictions on YouTube ranks, so which whatever.
I know, but also just paying for plus plus every month,
Yeah,
or
the savings.
like, and having YouTube rank has so many benefits. Like, it's not just about getting attention from people in lobbies. Okay, that's part of it. That's part of it. But no, no, I'm kidding. But like, it's more like I see YouTube rank as one, you have plus plus forever, so you don't have to
Hmm.
pay for plus plus, which actually it doesn't drain your bank account, but it sucks to pay for every month. Two, collaborations, right? We can collab with people on Hypixel way easier and get part of events way easier. And then three, it does help promote our streaming careers. Like if we're streaming private games, instead of advertising in every freaking lobby, like we could just like do one lobby instead of spamming through a bunch, which is allowed. That's not against the rules if you advertise in one lobby. I think it's just multiple.
Hmm.
It would promote like so many people would join because we're YouTube ranks. It's one of those
Yeah.
things where it's like you're basically it's like a privilege. Like you're just above a lot in a way. Like it is like really useful to have, especially to promote our channels. I mean,
Yeah.
legit just being in a lobby, it's not saying anything. People subscribe to your YouTube channel. They find it because they're like, oh, I'm curious, so they sub. I don't know. I think it's more beneficial than people might think it is.
Hmm.
Um,
And
so
on
that's really
the
cool.
thing you said about collabs, I gotta be serious here for a second,
Okay.
guys. Please subscribe to this podcast so we can get Joe Rogan
Why'd
on
you
the
put armor on?
podcast. This is like a suit. I don't know. I really leave me
It's
alone.
a
Look,
brown suit.
subscribe, tweet at Joe Rogan, join the Backstage podcast. We will grow and we will post these monthly recaps and maybe even more. We can get a guest here. I don't know, like some guests. We can shout out a name, Owen. We can get some guests here till we hit Joe Rogan. That's the diamond. That's the main goal out here.
This is diamond.
That's the only reason this podcast exists, by the way.
So yeah, my point on streaming though, I didn't really finish that
My
is
bad.
no, no, not your fault, it's my fault. But like I'll be back. I think you will be too. I think it's just it's our decisions obviously. but it's a game time decision. I'll decide if I want to stream again when it's days prior to the actual stream, and or like if I want to stream for like a month straight, I just stream a ton. I'll decide right before it. It's not. I'm living day by day, and I've said that in my chat, which I don't know if people know what that means. It's like decisions I make are I decide daily. Like I'm not planning ahead at the moment, which feels kind of good. It is kind of like a satisfying feeling, but just being really busy and IRL and online with shorts, I'm not gonna be streaming at least anytime soon. If the next time I would stream would most likely be after a month from now. So
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know
streams
about
for
you.
me, they were going well, and then like honestly, I got banned from Hypixel just out of nowhere. I guess for my safety, and that really like I got banned for 2 weeks. That really demotivated me because I'm just mainly scared going on a server that I streamed on and just get banned permanently. Like, what am I meant to do at that point?
Yeah.
I mean, Hypixel, tell me a reason why. I still haven't been told why. Um, I mean, yeah, with the shorts as well, moving them into TikTok, that could be an option.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Thoughts?
again. That's also a game time decision for me. Like if they don't work out for the next month and a half, I'll probably just post on both.
Mm-hmm.
But I really just want to see how shorts do for a while, because like I've said this to you privately, and I guess I'll say to you guys in case you want to do shorts. A lot of shorts blow up months after they're posted. Like they get like let's say you got 10K and it peaks at 10K, which has happened a lot with us. I think it's just our seed audience, which people call it. I think YouTube calls it that. It's where they test you with an audience. I think it'll peak at a certain amount, and most of your shorts will be around the same amount. And then months later, it might just all of a sudden get tens and tens of thousands, maybe even hundred thousands of views, like later. And I just want to see if that happens. I don't want to get demotivated because I'm not getting those views now. I'd rather just wait and see if it ever comes. So for me to quit YouTube Shorts, it would really have to be like I would have to be insanely burnt out, because I think it is our best current way of growing, and I think I'm gonna continue doing it. I mean, YouTube said it themselves. Legit, YouTube Shorts is the best way to grow on YouTube at the moment in 2024. So,
I
I'm
realized
glad
that
we're
we
finally
never
doing it.
actually introduced ourselves.
I don't think we need to.
Yeah, we're too
I'm
big.
Great Daddy. I have a YouTube channel, link in description. And then this is, I mean, if you want to say your own name.
My name is Aura.
That's it.
Yeah. Link in
That's
description.
great introduction. Great introduction.
Yeah. And in this
Uh,
podcast, we'll be doing monthly recaps with a chance of a collaboration.
we'll see. We'll see. Next thing, I have a topic because you
Yeah.
took the last two. Let's talk about the origin of our idea to do shorts in the first place. I don't think we really elaborated too much on that. So let me tell you, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Me, one day, I think it was Grove Mandan. Is that how you say his name?
I don't.
It's
I
someone like
really.
that. There's one shorts YouTuber. He has like over 100,000. He might have 200,000 when this podcast comes out. And he was doing Minecraft telepathy, and I saw the video, and I said to myself like, this looks like an interesting idea to do. Like, cause okay, let me back up a little bit. Let me back up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube Shorts, especially the Minecraft area of YouTube Shorts, absolutely sucked to make like 2 years ago. It was like first to touch green, blah, blah, blah. And it was like heavily edited brain rot shorts. I'm going to say brain rot. And I was totally against it. I was like, I'm never doing this. Like, I know it is absolutely broken to grow with, but I just could not be bothered. It just did not look appealing to me at all. Until recently, and I think Cheap Pickle was the one to start doing more basic editing. I guess his editing's kind of crazy, but that's more basic editing, fun game modes against your friends, like mini games. And then Groveman Dan started doing his own. So, like, I watched both of them. I'm like, okay, this looks fun, and this actually looks like content that I would make. So I reached out to Aura. I think this was late May or mid May. It was around finals week for me, and I talked to him. I was like, hey, this summer, what if we just do YouTube Shorts and not brain rot YouTube Shorts? I mean, like, chill mini games, and I showed him the YouTubers that I was looking at, and just around that area of YouTube Shorts. So we started doing Minecraft telepathy. Like we bought the server, we started building the sets, and then I think it was June 19th we decided to record for my channel first, and we
Yeah.
did Minecraft telepathy 1 through 6. And you didn't want to record anything at the time,
Yeah.
and I edited it, and they did well. But I don't know. That's like how it started. I legit like people have recommended for me to do YouTube Shorts for like 3 to 4 years now. Like even when they started, because it was the way to grow. I just hated how Minecraft YouTube Shorts were, and I think I made one in 2022 or 2023. I can't remember. It was around that time, and it was like the one about Bed Wars sharpness and whatever. And it did not only did the YouTube Short not do well, but it also took me so long to edit. I just hated it. I hated that type of content until it became way more basic on editing and just games that actually looked fun to do, like things that I would actually want to do in my free time. And now we're here, and we're YouTube Shorts creators for now. But
For
that's
now.
I don't know, that was the origin of it. If you want to continue it or
I
change the
mean,
topic.
it's a cool origin. You leave out the part where you were like stuttering to me, thinking that it might not be a good idea, and I gripped you, right? I gripped you like
Excuse me,
crazy,
that did
and
not happen for my own secure purposes. That did not happen. Okay,
yeah,
that is a lie.
yeah,
For legal reasons, that was a lie. Fuck
yeah,
off.
for legal reasons, I gripped onto grip. No, I mean, yeah, that is that is what happened. I know you did the thing, it was good, and I'm like, huh, I want that. I want the
Yeah,
good.
and it was really funny when I picked the music for it. It was Hurry
Oh,
Now by Just Normal. I picked it from a playlist that I've had for years that I
hmm
used to use for videos, and I used it on my first like 4 shorts. And you went to me and you're like, what music is that? What song did you use?"
Okay,
Like,
that's an exaggeration. It was more like I was listening to
no.
Spotify one day. I
Uh-huh.
saw a cool song. I'm like, yo, what's your thoughts on this? And you were like, oh, this is what I'm using. I'm like, what? And it's just crazy because we both stumbled upon it by
No, no,
ourselves.
no, no. Nah, this guy. All right, you guys probably don't understand his sarcasm. For the people that don't, he's lying. Okay, he's joking. I actually did find it by myself, so fuck you. But no, I'm kidding. It's actually perfect music though. Like it ends when it becomes a minute long, it ends so perfectly, especially if
Yeah.
you fade it out. So it is probably the best, and it's also unique. No one's used it yet. Like I was thinking about doing the one that Grove Man Dan uses, but I was like, okay, then I'm actually just directly copying him, and I've already been flamed for copying Dream. So I hate copying people, even though that's legit what we started with. I don't know. I feel like I'm a creative guy. Like I'm really good at coming up with ideas, but I don't know. Like
Yeah.
telepathy, it just seems so fun, so I wanted to do that. Obviously, charades was
And
something
with
we came up with, but
ideas, if there's any ideas like we see in comments, which you guys barely give it, if you're listening right now, paying attention to your computer, give us ideas right now. Like if you have an idea for the shorts, like honestly, give us ideas. We're like really like eager to like listen to them, build the sets, film them because we post a lot of ideas, a lot of games, relatively in a short amount of time.
yeah,
So our chain is very at a point it can't really go on forever. But we
yeah.
do a lot of the remixes to try and keep them going for a much longer.
Basically, what he's trying to say is we're trying to capitalize as much as we can
We're
on just in-game modes.
we're basically trying to speedrun this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
why we post too many.
way too many. There was a time I mean, it's like five. I was posting like 5 a day. I mean, it didn't really do much, but we post way too much. Um, I mean, yeah, like again, any ideas you may have, please send them. Please send them. Any ideas. We're struggling out here.
I've gotten a few like for Sky Duels. I've gotten like suggestions like, oh, add ladders or do what was the one where it's your item changes every 15 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. I just want to
Oh,
elaborate on the 10 seconds one.
not
One,
happening.
it's really hard to code that, and two, I feel like the short would be it would end before we get
Yeah,
to like the
before we get
second
this.
or third item. Yeah. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But I mean, it's a really good idea,
With
especially if we made it like 5 seconds. But it's just I don't know. It's really hard to code that. We're not coders.
Here's something
We're
I
definitely not
am
coders.
excited for. The newest shorts that should be out before this podcast for Sky Duels. A lot of stuff in 1.21 or 1.20.5, I don't know which version specifically. They add a lot of new commands, like you can mess around with tick speed, you can scale stuff. You can
Yeah.
change your reach and block placements and all that stuff. I'm hyped for like an idea that I can pop in my head, but I don't have one right now. Like I thought about some stuff like snakes and ladders. I mean, we have one that's built, and will the game should be out after the podcast is released sometime. I don't know, a couple days or like that one is also like thought about as a parkour one. It's basically like trying to escape like parkour style, and it's really good for short style videos because there's multiple levels to it, and it also could be put into an entire whole video. So stuff like the podcast can be like right this, we're gonna clip some parts out of here, put it into the shorts. Stuff like the shorts, we might bundle them together, make them into whole videos. Like we gotta do that, capitalize,
Yep.
get
Yep.
famous, beat MrBeast.
With Minecraft, we're gonna beat MrBeast from Minecraft.
Yeah, beat his
Uh,
gaming channel.
which I do wanna go into the next topic. Simple motivation that we have, or like for example, like our dream of becoming YouTubers. We can elaborate on that a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, I think I talked to you last night about this. It is like it is crazy to me how far I've come specifically. Like I'm not trying to be egotistical or whatever, but I'm just saying for like when I was a child, 2016, 2017, watching the bigger YouTubers, like I'll give you example, Preston Plays, TBNR Frags. I love that. I used to love him. Uh Unspeakable, like all these obviously YouTubers for children, but like Minecraft YouTubers. Um I mean, there's other examples, but I would just say the ones where I was a really young child, and just seeing like them play games with each other, like with their friends on YouTube and like in Minecraft, and they have nice PC setups and nice microphones and all that. I don't think I can express how much I wanted that and how much I still want that to this day. But like when I was a kid, I didn't have a PC, obviously. I think I played Minecraft Java Edition on like a MacBook. It was really shitty, and it was my mom's. Like it was so many examples of just how far I've come, like with my PC setup, my microphone, and just looking around. Like right now, it really shows how far you can come, and actually dreams that you want can come true, and especially for example, us having 1 million views to combined in the last month. I don't think we ever thought that was gonna happen, and at least if it did, it would be years. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
how badly I think Aura has said this, how badly we wanted this, and how long we've wanted this.
Yeah.
It's hard to express. So I just want to say to the people, like, okay, if there's a few people in my comments that are like, oh, I wish I had friends to play this with, or
Wait, why
oh,
is there
yeah,
so many
no,
of those
okay,
comments? I wish I
you
had
have them too.
friends. I wish I had friends, bro.
You have
There's
this
so
too.
many.
Yeah, there's a lot of you guys saying like, "Oh, I wish I had friends to play with," or "I just wish I had a PC to play this on." You'll get there, I promise. And maybe not if you're already like fucking 17 or 16 or older. Maybe you'll never get there. But like, if you're a kid, right?
No, true though.
if you're, if you're a kid, if you're like, I'm kidding. That was a joke. But if
I
you're like, I
mean,
don't know,
is it like
if
it's
you're a kid and you're looking up to YouTubers, I don't think anyone's looking up to us. But if you are, and you envy like what we're doing and how we're doing it, and the games that we're playing, I swear to God, you'll get there one day. And when you do, you won't really know. You won't really like notice where you're at. Like you'll just think it's normal because you're so
hmm.
used to it. Because it's a process. It took me 4 years to really get my dream set up, and it
Yeah,
was over time. So
and
really, you really ease into it. So you don't really realize it, but at some point you're like, "Holy shit!" I'm not only am I, or for me, I was like, "Oh my God!" I'm recording videos on YouTube that are doing well now with friends playing games on Minecraft. That's what I've wanted for so long, and I have it, and I don't really realize it. So I'm trying to be grateful and just think about it and look at a different perspective of what I used to be and the shoes I used to be. So everyone out there, I promise you, if you really want to become a Minecraft YouTuber and you want to grow, and you even just want to have a PC and play with friends, you'll get there. You'll get there one day, I promise. But you have to want it. You really need to. If you want it, you'll get it. I don't
And a
know.
good statistic is that content creation, 99% of people usually fail. So
Yeah.
if you're really trying, you gotta try really hard. And even if
Yeah.
you are still trying really hard, you could still fail. So realize
Yeah.
not to sacrifice everything in your life for this. All right? That'd be
Yeah.
an idioto thing to do. All right?
Yeah.
Don't be like, I'm gonna be the next, I don't know, dream or whatever, and be like, I'm gonna drop out, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. Because sometimes you're not. All right? Sometimes you're gonna just work in a regular job, an office job,
Yeah. Which is
and
fine. That's really fine. Like,
that's
yeah.
not boring. If you think that's boring, like if you find a job you just chill with, and the times you have outside that job you just use to your most, you can still have like an extraordinary life without it. I mean,
Yeah.
you
And
don't need content creation.
we're not big YouTubers. We're
Yeah,
not. Okay. We're not making money from
let's
this.
talk about
We're not
yourself.
monetized yet. We're not near being monetized. Uh, we're not like huge YouTubers with millions of subs telling you this. But obviously, we're way higher than most people on YouTube, and we're starting to grow way quicker than we've ever grown. And it just feels like my daily life. You know what I mean? And I think even if I had 500,000 subs and I was millions of views, I would still feel like it's just part of my daily life. And I'll realize how grateful I am and different perspectives that I used to have on it. But I just think like fucking I know this is a crazy thing that I'm saying, but Tommy Innit, I think I saw a clip of him. This is back in 2020. He's like, when he had 50,000 viewers, he was like, this still it feels the same as having 50 viewers. Like I'm still as nervous as I did when I had 50 viewers back then, when he had 50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's true. I feel like I don't having a million views in a month combined, does it feel really any different than when we had hundreds of views? No, it really doesn't feel that much different. So I don't know what point I'm trying to make. I guess just if you really want it, you want it badly. I don't know. Well, how do I say this?
I
Like
mean, if you
you'll get
really
there one
want,
day and you won't know you're there. You won't know that you're there until you try to look outside of it. If that makes any sense. But
see, I
I
don't
think Dylan Page
believe
had a really
in.
good comment on it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in the you'll get there one day. I mean,
Yeah,
you might
I
get
mean,
there
okay.
if you put
Here's what
if
I
you
think about it.
yeah.
Here's what I think about it. Okay, there's a high chance you don't, but if you really want it, okay, and you really want it, you're gonna have to play the game, right? You're gonna have to use the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. Let me just be specific, but you can get it, but it's not gonna be easy. Like it's not like you're not gonna grow instantly, and if you really want it, then you really have to take the time to practice and get good at doing YouTube, and have a good setup, save up money for like you can do it, and don't be demotivated because Or's telling you to be. But
Well,
I'm
hey,
kidding.
I'm just saying.
I know it's really hard, and we're not there yet, so we can't really argue anything. But we're way bigger than we used to be. So I don't know. I really kind of just I mixed 2 points together. And one point
Yeah.
was it becomes part of your daily life, and the other is you will we're at a certain point where I think about it, our setups and just like how much we have now. Like I mean, this would legit was my dream when I was a kid. Just having a PC setup was a big dream of mine, and now I have it, and I
Hmm.
just don't really think up much of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to say
Like
it.
even if you're at our point or even higher, it's never really matters. You can always still like not be able to do YouTube anymore or Twitch or whatever. Mainly because it is like it is like exercise. You could work at a gym for 3 months, right? Or yeah,
Yeah.
let's say like a month, 2 months, 3 months. You can get a nice looking body, right?
Yeah.
You can have a goddamn beautiful body. Thank you for the cookies.
You're welcome.
Beautiful, got the voluptuous body. But if you just stop going to the gym, you will eventually, not go completely back to omega size, right? But you would start losing that definition, and you might be like,
Yeah.
oh god.
It's all about
It's
consistency.
just that consistency and hard work. Because
Yeah.
if you go to the gym always like bench
we're
press,
yapping.
if you go no, we're not yapping. If
We
you
are
go if
very
you
much
okay
yapping.
if you go to the gym, do like 10 pounds of on each side bench press every single day forever, you're never gonna get good, bro. You gotta do more. I'm just saying, consistency will get you very consistent. Very consistent.
Wait,
Now
really?
putting the extra work into, make it better. Caveman vibe.
Okay. The point he's trying to make is it's not just like
It's not
you can't
just either
post for
hard
a
work
week.
or consistency.
It's
You
just
got to do both.
consistency. Yeah, which let's be honest, we've lacked in for a while. But shorts is so easy to be consistent.
I'm good.
Okay. I feel like the last like 15 minutes was like a yap section. So like,
No, it would never be a yeah.
I think we should switch the. I think
All
it was a very
right.
yap.
How we build the games.
Well, I have been timing this, so we're at 45 minutes at least since I started the timer, which was like 5 minutes in.
W.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so what are you saying? How we built the sets?
How we build the sets for the games? How we do that?
Okay, well, can I just say this before you start talking? Because you probably know way more than me. Aura has definitely done the most work. With the sets, and do not take it as I went to Aura and said, "You have to do the work. I'm not doing anything. I'm sit here and watch." It wasn't like that. It was more what you just did it out of your own time. What are you doing?
No,
He did it out of his own time. He did it out of his own time, and so like I'm not gonna take any credit. I guess like for the telepathy, I helped. Connect 4, I helped. He did the most in Connect 4, but I was there. Charades, we both did it together evenly, I would say. And then that's pretty much it. I think the rest, like the battleship you made by yourself, Sky Duels you made by yourself, Mastermind you made by yourself,
I mean,
Colored Wordle you made by yourself. So what I'm trying to say is, he's the master builder. Okay, I'm not gonna take too much credit here, and but I did a lot, but none of it was asked. It was more like you just did it out of your own time. To be fair, I came up with the most ideas.
yeah. Let me
For
set the
games?
scene real quick. It was
No, I came up with the most ideas.
It was
You
a
built the
dark,
most.
rainy night in the New York town. I was minding my own business. Paul came up to me and says, "Hey, I need you to hook me up real quick. Can you build me a quick battleship?" He told me that. I'm like, "Hey, look, that's gonna."
Okay, no. First of all, I didn't even know that we were doing battleship. Like you randomly messaged me like, "Yo, get on," and I was like, "Okay." And you're like, "Hey, TP to me," and you built this whole entire set with like 3 different man-made biomes around it.
Yeah,
You like did
well,
all of it, and I was like, "Holy shit! I didn't even know you were gonna do this."
everything in Battleship is like completely fake. The biome is fake. The cherry
Yeah,
grove
yeah.
in the background is fake.
Legit, it is man-made.
Horribly man-made.
Okay, here's a good way of looking at what we contribute. I make the most ideas, and I pay for the server, and you build most of the sets. So I mean, I don't know. I work hard for the money, I guess. No, you've definitely done the most. I won't lie on that part. You definitely had done the most with the sets, but unasked. You did it on
Yeah.
your own time, and I highly respect you for that. And I actually love you for that because I'm terrible at building. You know this.
Yeah.
So you're definitely way more creative when it comes to Minecraft building. I didn't even know there's bulb blocks, like the bulb for Battleship. I didn't even know that existed
Yeah.
until you asked me to change it to 1.21 because you wanted it for Battleship. I was like, oh.
I wanted it for
then that goes up.
Battleship, charades. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. And then I actually completely forgot about the commands that they did. Which oh my, there's gonna be so much fun with that. So much fun. I'm just like fiending for those ideas.
Yeah, we have a lot of things that we can do with that now.
Yeah.
We just make ourselves bigger or smaller.
This is
Which we could
Minecraft
say
giant set.
What? No, we could do like giant PvP, where it's just like an arena, a huge arena.
Yeah,
We're just battling.
giant
That'd be
wrestling,
very.
and then we're on a nice, comfy
How the
bed.
hell? Okay, about building the sets. We don't have WorldEdit, guys.
Oh, yeah, we do. Small little
You
thing.
can
We don't have
talk
world
about
edit.
that. You can talk about that because you're the guy building most of the sets.
It's a tiny detail about it. We don't have world edit. There's a lot of holes we
Yeah.
have to dig for the commands, the command
Yep.
blocks, all that stuff. Especially the newest one.
That's all you. I'm not gonna take any credit. That was all you.
The newest one that we haven't uploaded, I definitely spent like 8 hours on it. it it doesn't feel like it should be 8 hours. Maybe like 4 hours. Maybe, I don't know, but like, oh, everything takes so much longer.
Yeah, especially because you built most of the things in the ground.
A lot of the stuff
You didn't go above
conveniently
ground.
was in the ground. I guess we have sky duels, but even then, stuff like Connect 4, I mean, that's a lot of building.
Yeah, yeah. And look, as much as we like, it would be really nice to have a world edit. I can't fucking get it. Like, I have never struggled so much to get a plugin on a server. We've had servers in the past with world edit, like so many on the same. I'm not gonna say the website that we use. I'm not giving them free promotion, but on the website that we use, we've had a lot of like servers on it, like SMPs and just recording videos, and I've had world edit for it. I can't like I've found world edit plugins on the website. Every single one that I've added, and it says it's for the version, just doesn't work. I don't know what's happening. Like, it's broken. And obviously for 1.21, they're not gonna have world edit for a while, but I cannot find the fucking plugin. It's annoying. Like, I spent like an hour trying to find it, just couldn't. I've tested different plugins and none of it works. Even on my own time, I tried. So sorry to us, I guess. I cannot get it. I cannot get world edit, and maybe one day. But just for you all to know, all the sets are built, no world edit at all. It's purely just hand built. So impressive on Aura's side and a little bit of mine. I'll take some credit.
Yeah. Other topic. Are we gonna do anything else for the shorts besides the games and maybe clips from the podcast? So,
At the moment, no. For
at,
me, for
at,
me,
at the moment, for me as well, no. So
like
moving
there's
on.
not really many things. Like there's not really many things that we can do. Like okay, I guess there is clips from our streams just to promote our streams, like promote Twitch, but
Yeah, but
we're not
at that
streaming
point, I'd
at the
rather
moment.
have like a VODs channel, but
Yeah, I
uh,
know, and I think well, I have Gray Live. I can use that to post shorts there, but I feel like I want to like grow my main channel, so I'd probably just still post them on there. But we're not streaming at the moment, so for now, the only shorts that I think we are both doing would be the mini games and then podcast clips. So,
it's a good
yeah.
life, man. We're getting, again, so many views. Oh my gosh. We tricked all
Okay.
of you. All of you. All of
Actually,
you are
I looked at. I
losers.
can't. I'm not gonna say specific stats. The only thing I'll say is million for both of us. And we do not make money. None of it is profitable. So,
Yeah. All
for
our
everyone wondering about
beautiful
that.
time. Especially that one show. Oh my, I manipulated the living shit out of you people. I got one of my friends to comment like a period in the comment sections because I saw that worked for one of your shorts. I went to comment a period.
Yeah.
You just got a chain of people spamming like period, period, period. I did the same thing.
Yeah, and that was That was the
All
natural
of
one.
you manipulated.
No, but you're right. Comments do boost them. Mine was natural though. Like someone naturally said
Yeah,
period to more
mine
people.
too.
It was a chain. No,
It
it wasn't.
was convenient
Uh,
because one of my friends decided to do the same thing.
so we talked about motivation and how we just have always wanted to do this like YouTube stuff, and we haven't quit. I mean, we've been doing it for 4 fucking years with little to no success until now. So I'm really happy about that. Our break from streaming statistics. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much went through all my ideas.
I
I
went
guess we could just like
through
rant for
rant,
a few more minutes.
rant. It's keep on saying, guys. It's about to get interesting. Um,
Let's go to 9 p.m. EST. Let's just end at that.
all right.
I mean, there's not much to talk about.
We
I
guess
have a good topic.
sure.
Let's talk about weather because
Oh,
at
yeah, the
where I
weather for
live,
both of us.
I
I
live
mean,
in
yours is
Chicago.
worse, but
I'll just say it. I live in Chicago. The last like 4 nights, including tonight, has been thunderstorm, 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 thunderstorm. In 3 of those thunderstorms, so 3 of 4, have been fucking tornadoes. Last night was crazy. We didn't get hit by like a specific tornado, but there was
I got a TikTok
like
about
I
that.
think there's 16 landings. You got
Hmm
a TikTok about it?
I got
Like a
from my For You page. I got a for some reason they were talking about how there were so many tornadoes in
Was it a
Chicago.
live one?
No,
Was
it
it
was
someone
just
like live?
it
Okay,
was just
I've
someone
seen those
talking about
before.
it.
Yeah, no, we've had a fuck ton. So many, and it's actually getting annoying because last night, I mean, I don't really care about tornado. I get a little scared, like if it gets really extreme. Like it was like the sky was like pure green, which is really bad sign. And we were, I think, on the map where I lived, it was like a perfect like we were in the worst areas where the winds were like battling each other, like hot and cold, where exactly where a tornado starts. So we were in the worst area, which made me a little nervous, but
A
not
little
enough. Like
nervous. You
I
were
actually went
shivering.
outside. I went outside and I was like looking at it. It was cool. I actually they're very fascinating to me. But like we were trying to watch me and my family were trying to watch a movie. And it was like a new movie.
Yeah.
And fucking the tornado broadcast thing where it's like like the purge sound and then it's like the fucking thing that kept popping on and we couldn't watch the movie for like an hour and a half because it was just kept going and going and going. And then our phones got like the tornado warning 2 or 3 times. Like it was actually getting like frustrating on how much warning we got for it to only last for like what 40 minutes 45 minutes, which is the really good thing about tornadoes. They only last 45 minutes. Like the storm itself comes through 45 minutes, pretty decently small chance of you getting a direct hit, so they're pretty chill. I mean, around the tornado it's obviously an extreme storm. The only thing terrifying about it, I would say, like the only thing that made me nervous, one, we were in the worst area, and two, it was nighttime, so you can't see it. Like if it's coming at you, you
That's like
cannot
the
see it.
best part, no?
No, fuck no. You
Bro,
want it to be daytime where you can actually like see it and
okay,
prepare for
but
it.
I'm just saying that's kind of like a trip. You're just chilling on your own business, and I'm off the ground. I'm flying.
That's, yeah, that's so fun. That's something I want to experience. No, but like it's so terrifying because I've seen videos of it where it's nighttime and then lightning flashes and you just see it for a second and it's coming at you. Like that's terrifying. But so I was looking for it outside the window and I went outside for a little bit, but it was kind of cool. I don't know. It's just getting annoying. We've had this 4 nights in a row now and it hasn't been like sunny out. I'm trying to sit outside, bro. It's warm. It's pissing me off. So yeah, that the weather's been bad. I mean, you do you want to say the state you live in or I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't really matter.
I mean, I live in, Ohio, and
Okay.
I live in Florida.
Yeah.
We got like a bit of a storm recently, got like one of my first ever blackouts.
Well, you're in Central Florida, like not on the shore.
Thank you for doxing me.
Bro,
Um,
in Central Florida that's a lot of land that you can be in. No, but what I'm trying to say is like I just said the specific city I live in, bro. Come on. Like you calm down, brother. No, but you're lucky you don't get like the extreme part of a hurricane. Like you can get a hurricane pretty badly, but not like, you know,
that shit's so
I don't think
funny.
it can it ever be category 5 where you live?
I don't know.
I don't think you can ever get a category 5
The
like in Central
hurricanes
Florida. I
really do
might be wrong.
nothing, bro. They're the most nothing burger I've ever seen. R.I.P.
Unless you're on
to
unless you're on the water and the fucking surge comes in. Those look
yeah, that was
terrifying.
like one of my friend groups. Like they messaged me like images of a time when there was hurricanes. Like there was like flooded everywhere. Jesus Christ, there
Yeah,
was so much.
that is terrifying.
And then I'm like, I'm just chilling in my house, not flooded. I'm like, damn, that sucks. It was sad,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Just don't live in
Don't
low
live in Florida.
ground. Don't live in low ground, bro. That's kind of like
Uh,
a meta. Just live up.
live up, man. Live up.
Live up.
Metaphorically and physically.
Metaphorically, physically, there's not a single thing that can go wrong if you're living way too high.
Um, one thing I was gonna mention, I think we had talked about this earlier, but long form content, if we're ever gonna go back to that, yes, we are.
Hmm
I think soon. I think we should do something soon. Maybe not like the next month, but or something soon where we just make a normal video again. I mean, they're
Long
fun to
form,
make and
it's just
with-
yeah. I'm my bad. I kind of cut you off there.
well,
Um,
I was just gonna say that we have like way more subs now and the community's way bigger. That I think our videos would do way better.
yeah, we're
So
too
I
big
don't know.
for it. But yeah, I mean, with long form, it's just a little annoying. For me, I had like 2 videos I think I wanted to do recently, and I normally never scrap a video. I always like plan it pretty well. But my 2 latest videos, one being like me hitting Diamond Prestige, I made an entire thumbnail for that. Um, it just didn't work out. Just couldn't upload it because I just didn't like the product of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I could have uploaded some fucking boring ass video in my opinion, but yeah, it's just annoying. I spend so many hours making a thumbnail, doing that stuff, and when I'm editing the video, just it all falls apart. Just all falls apart. There's a bit of
Yeah, and
audio
it
issues.
is one of the worst things. It's
It's
one of the
just
worst
so
things.
boring. And then there was another one. I got an artist. I paid an artist, commissioned him to make a thumbnail for me. That one was gonna be kind of a smaller, shorter video. Um, again, just didn't go anywhere with it. That's the annoying thing of like YouTube. You put so many hours into that, and if it doesn't work out, you just lost out a giant damn video. With shorts, there's been occasional shorts where I'm like, I think there's been one short I had to delete because I don't know why it was just a duplicate of another short,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh
I've
well,
I
oops.
yeah. I've scrapped maybe 4 or 3 matches in my shorts. Mostly because I think 2 of them were colored Wordle and then one was Connect Four. So it was
Hmm.
3. And I think it was because like they were not only were they like extremely long and there was a lot of like stupidity in it. Like it was just really fucking long. But they also just weren't good. Like they weren't entertaining and when I cut it down, because I don't know if you guys know, but shorts have to be a minute long. And if they're over that, you can't post it.
Hmm.
And they were just like, even if I cut it down to just the moments that for example, like press the button to make the thing come down for Connect Four, or even like half of them, it was still way over a minute. And I was like, all right, it's just wasting effort. I would rather just get rid of it, cut it out. And I did that for Colored Wordle too, which sucks. But like, I mean, posting, how many do we post a day? Like 3 to 4, sometimes 5. It sucks. You really like, you have to edit them quickly and schedule them for the next day or the next few days. It's tough. I mean, it's not easy. I have a lot more respect for shorts YouTubers. It is way harder than I thought it was going to be. Just going consistently a lot. I mean, we post more than normal. Than like Groveman Dan or Grove was it? I think that's his name.
Yeah,
He only posts 2 a day, which is a lot. That's a lot of work. But we do 3 to 4. Like it's just I
yeah.
don't know.
I mean, he's
It's what
bigger
you
than
want.
us, and like for our size, aren't you like scared to leave your house? I take a step out of my house, paparazzi.
I wish. No,
Yes,
I don't wish.
it's
I do not want that to happen ever.
horrifying.
I'm like scared if we ever do get big, like some of the things that are gonna just change in our lives. That's why I'm not doing a face reveal anytime soon. Anyone that wants to see my face is gonna have to wait. I want to do IRL content at some point, but I mean not nearly soon, not near anytime soon. It would need a year minimum before I do anything like that. Just depends how big we get. Um, well,
Yeah. Well, we're now at
that
the
was good.
end. That was
That was a good episode.
yeah. There was like maybe a couple minutes of yap, but yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, for the first one, pretty
Yeah, I'm
good.
not. I haven't done a podcast in a while.
And this is my first time being one of the hosts of a podcast.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is only recap month one, first month. So we're gonna have more monthly recaps for second month, third month. I know we'll have way more to talk about since we
Yeah, for sure.
we'll have a lot more weeks into the game.
Yeah, if
Um,
we did this every like once a week, this would it would be short episodes.
very it'd be but yeah, I mean, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, and if we ever want to get political, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
It'll ruin our careers before they start.
Yeah, you should actually only vote for.
Yeah. Calm down there. Calm down. All right.
I'm just
Well,
saying, there's
anyways,
only one right side.
The right side. The right side.
No, I'm just saying there's a side that's
No, I'm kidding.
completely.
All right, no, we're well, I don't think we're ever gonna get political. We're Minecraft YouTubers. What the fuck? Theo Von, next time if you're ever free, come on the podcast.
Sub
Thank you
for
guys.
Theo Vaughn to get on.
Thank you guys for listening or watching. I think we're the only watching for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. You wanna
Alright.
really outro it?
Yep.